Hey guys, this is AgentMindStorm, and welcome back to the Pillars. Last episode we worked on the mob spawner, and immediately you can see that it has changed since the last episode quite a lot, in the way that there is now a giant funnel coming from it. Now this funnel was an absolute pain in the butt to build, because if you guys remember how the last episode ended, which is a creeper fell from the sky and exploded us. That happened like 3 more times while I was trying to build this farm. And it's really infuriating. Every single time that I try to just build up, they fall down and they explode. And it was just, and then I had to farm some cobblestone. Actually, a lot of that is just, cobblestone slabs, because I had so many slabs excess that I didn't know what to do with. And now we can XP farm here, as long as it doesn't get stuck like those stupid ones. And also, you may have noticed that there are music discs in here. That's because I found out this is a prime music disc farming spot location, since all the mobs are being compressed into a 1x1 area, and they're all one hit. That means that if we get a skeleton and a creeper, and we get the skeleton to start shooting us, we can get music discs. So I actually got 8. 8 music discs out of 12. That's 2/3 of them. That's more than we have in our survival world. And that was just while I was building the thing, while they were trying to shoot at me. Also, they changed the name of the Where Are We Now music disc. That was one of my favorite pieces of Minecraft console trivia. It was called Where Are We Now instead of Wait, because there was a file error on Java Edition that didn't happen on console, but now they changed it, and I don't know when they did that, and that makes me really sad. Anyways, I would like to put a jukebox here, so we're going to do that right now, so we can actually listen to some tunes. I don't think we have any diamonds. Oh. Okay, well, we can just go snag one real fast, and then what I actually want to do in this episode is build a fish farm. But while we're doing that, instead of just, doing the normal thing where I can commentate over it, I wanted to discuss every single series on this channel that I have done from the very beginning. And that means we're going to count my second video ever, Glowstone Challenge. That one's kind of sad. Don't watch it. It's really boring. That's before I even knew how to do a time-lapse, but I said I was going to do a time-lapse because I thought I could figure it out, but I couldn't. So that video is just me walking back and forth from lava without commentating, sadly, for a long time. And it is so boring. And that series is how to not do a series. You do not want to do a series that is boring you to death. That's a bad idea. You do not want to do a series where you're competing against someone else if the person you're competing against doesn't even want to play. Because that was an issue we had. The wild chef did not really want to cooperate near the end. So, Glowstone Challenge, bad series. But it was also the first series. It was technically just 2 parts, but I can still count that as a series. If it's 2 things in a continuation, then it's a series. So, Glowstone Challenge gets a 1 out of 10. Just kidding. It's actually still well recorded. No, it's actually not well recorded, because you can't hear my voice over the music at all, because that's when I still had, by the way guys, this is the optimal way to play the game at 30%. If you want the music, set the music to 30. If you don't want the music and you just want sound, set music to 1. And, I didn't do that, so that's how we ended up with the music so loud you could barely hear me talking. Overall, pretty badly done. But, not that bad. It's a good first try. And I had to start somewhere, right? So it can only get better than there. But, and it did. Because my biggest series on my channel was the next one that started, Fun Skyblock. Now, here's some fun history about Fun Skyblock. First off, why are you calling it Fun Skyblock? Well, before the series even started, I wanted to do a little thing with my brother, because it's fun to play with him sometimes. He doesn't do it anymore. He's in Fortnite now. But basically, he wanted to play some Minecraft with me, and I thought that was neat. So I wanted to do like a cool sky survival map, and I called it Fun Skyblock, because Fun Skyblock sounds fun. It sounds happy, sounds exciting, sounds new, and it also is a really generic name, not gonna lie. Also, I'm gonna take out Chirp because this is kind of annoying, so I'm sorry. Chirp is pretty good, But you know what's better? Style. But we're not going to play any music disc. Instead, we need to make some stuff that we can build a fish farm out of. But anyways, so this map that I wanted to play with my brother, I called it Fun Skyblock, and I basically built the entire map that my series happened on in there. It was interesting because I built the 2 islands, except the reason there were 2 islands is that because we were both on opposite sides of the map. So, like, we both had our own islands and stuff. That's why it was like that. And the mining sphere was there, the end portal was there, except instead of being varied, like in Fun Skyblock, where it had mossy and cracked stone bricks, it was just normal stone bricks. And that's something I noted that I kind of wanted to change, because it was boring. So I did change it. And then I decided this map is really good, so I want to take it into a void world, and build it actually. Because in the world we built it in, it wasn't void. It was just normal ground down there. And that kind of takes away some of the fear of falling. So, I put it on my download profile, the one I use to do risky stuff, like putting it on save files in Horizon, called Flash Drive Man. And that's actually this save I'm on now. I'm Flash Drive Man. Please don't spam this account too. I get a lot of messages on my AgentMindStorm already. This account is sort of like, well, it's all out the window now. Anyways, so I built it here above the void, and it was crazy. It was fun. And then I started Fun Skyblock, a great series, ran for 18 episodes, but, I mean, actually 17 episodes, but around episode 13, I think it was, I decided, I don't want to part with this world. This world is really cool. I do not want to have to give it up when this series ends. So what did I do? I didn't. I mean, I did something, but I didn't give up the world, because instead, I did the crazy Sky Island thing. Now, the way I had to do it, we used to have an Xbox 360 and an Xbox One. We got rid of the Xbox 360 now, but the Xbox 360 is we had 2 monitors, so I watched on the Xbox 360 and rebuilt my island block by block, duplicated every inventory, every item durability, my XP, and then transferred to Xbox One Edition. So it was the exact same as my island, except inside of a new non-void world, a real world, and that's where the survival Let's Play began. I haven't really broken character from that until now. Until this video. I have been talking about how it's crazy that our world went to the void. The world came back, but I'm coming clean now. The world didn't come back. What do you think happened? And by the way, guys, if that's ruined, like, your trust in the fact that I do the series legitimately, I'm sorry, but I don't do anything else legitimately. I mean, illegitimately. I do it all like you would in normal survival Minecraft, so anyways, we should probably start building the fish farm. So we're going to build the back first. We actually need a note block. That's why I did the whole jukebox thing. I could tie it into the note block. And I found out an interesting fact about the note block today. And it's that they made it so that you can't use the left-click function on it unless you actually have no ceiling above it. If you have ceiling above it, then it will count as just throwing the item. So you'll activate your fishing rod or whatever. And that's not correct. Because also, we shouldn't be using jungle planks. We barely have any of those. We should be using something like this. Like birch planks, which we have basically infinity of. Okay, so now we can craft the note block, which is somewhere back here. Anyways, guys, back to my series. And then that is, like, I'm so happy with that series. I am really proud of all of the fun Skyblock shenanigans. I actually still called the world Fun Skyblock, but when I transferred it over, when I, like, made the new version that's not in the void, I called it Fun Skyblock 2.0, because that's what it is. It's the second version. You know what? I like how just after I was complaining about how I did not know how to turn down the music, I left the music up in this video. Oh my gosh, I am good at this. I wonder if I've gotten comments about that yet. Well, I guess I get to find out as soon as the video releases. We also need an iron trapdoor, which means we're going to have to go to the iron farm again. I've just been running between this thing, like, all day, trying to build a fish farm. And yeah, Fun Skyblock, I'm super proud of that series. I'm happy with it. I love where it's gone. And I think it's going to keep going until all the projects are done. When the projects are done, then I'm going to have to say a farewell or something. Great way to end the series. Just say farewell or something. Oh! Hey, friend. Nice to see you dying. Contributing to the iron supply. Anyways. By the way, guys, I love how this new spawner looks. It was cool to see the mobs falling before, but this new one is just so towering and imposing, and I love it. Also, I just thought that Eye of Ender was a creeper. That freaked me out. Now, this is where we're going to be building the farm. So, see, do you remember why I got a birch slab? Probably not. It's because I need to have the left-click functionality on the Jukebox still active. So, I mean, note block. Oops. Actually, we can just leave there a hole in the ceiling, because... There we go. We're good. Okay. I don't know what to do about the back wall, though. I guess that's fine. So now we need to put the iron trap door facing this direction. So, I don't know why I got spruce... Actually, I do know why I got spruce wood. But it's not going to work, because we need something else. Because we use spruce wood in the house building. So we need to change that. So my other series that I would like to talk about... Oh my gosh, guys, I completely forgot about this one. Toy Story Adventure. It was a 6-part adventure map series, back when I still downloaded maps. Since I don't have an Xbox 360 anymore, I can't download maps. That's the one disadvantage of getting rid of your Xbox 360. You can't do save file editing anymore on Xbox One. You never could on Xbox One, but, like, it's disappointing to me. We need to make a redstone repeater. Great. Do you need to use smelted stone slabs for that? Okay, anyways, Toy Story Adventure was fun. Also, side note, please never watch these old videos. You can if you want, but their quality is so much lower, and plus that's before I got my new microphone, which is a tablet, so I can't really call it a microphone. But it's before I got my new tablet, so yeah, it doesn't sound as good at all. Oops. So, Toy Story Adventure was good. Then the next series that started was The Collapse. I don't actually know if it started before or after. I think it was after, but I'm not 100%, so don't quote me on that. Please, don't do it. I see you. I see you commenting. Don't do that. It's not okay. Anyways, this is going along pretty well. We can actually have a lot of... We'll probably have this fish farm done by the end. And guys, you're probably super confused. Why are you even building a fish farm? What do you need fish for? And the thing is, we don't need fish. We don't actually need fish. But you know what we do need? We need enchantments. We need mending. Because in order to have good enchantments and stuff, you can get them all from fishing. So, that's what we're doing. Also, I came up here to craft the redstone repeater. Oh, thank goodness it's just finishing smelting and everything. How perfect. Okay. Redstone, we need torches. Oh, wait, but I have leftover sticks. Oh my gosh, it's here. It's perfect. Redstone repeaters are annoying to craft, wow. But then, Toy Story Adventure was good. The Collapse. This is my saddest series. It was really crazy. It's a bit like The Pillars, except with a lot more dying and a lot less success. But we did get a villager breeder growing, and we did get the one important thing to win the series, which was the cleric. We needed a cleric so we could get Eyes of Ender to put in the Ender portal, so that we could go to the end. And the goal was to kill the Ender Dragon, obviously. And, because that's the only thing I made goals of a long time ago. If you look at a lot of my old series, okay, it's actually just Fun Skyblock and The Collapse, but they were similar series, so that's why I didn't even like it very much. And then, at the point I got to, it just turned into Skyblock. I was building a mob spawner, and then, after that, it was just boring, because I would have to farm endless, and I mean, not, like, basically endless amounts of wheat, because I did the math in one of the videos, it's like 17,000 wheat or something to actually get the winning thing, like, I know I'm not explaining this very well at all. I needed 17, some ridiculously high number of wheats to trade for emeralds, to trade for Eyes of Ender, And that was just not fun to me. That's not fun. And it's the same thing with, like, wither skulls in this series. I don't really want to farm for the wither skulls because it's just boring. Doing things like this fish farm, which, by the way, should be done now, is just more fun to me. So let's put some dark wood here and here, because this looks pretty good. I don't want to put any here, there, because, it could mess things up. So let's just leave it at this. And now we need a fishing rod. So guys, the next series I want to talk about, Dungeon Craft Mod Pack. This one replaced the, collapse. Because I remember even addressing it in the first video. I was like, okay, why is this not the collapse agent? But it's because the collapse was boring. And I was like, I'll return to it after I finish. No. But, and I never did. Instead, we got the pillars. So Dungeon Craft, that was a super fun map. I still can't believe that was as good as it was. Also, what did I do wrong? There. So now, I think it should be fully automated at this point. We should just have to hold down LT. And it should work. And we're gonna hear those note blocks going through, like, the 23 notes or so many times. It's gonna be a little annoying. Let's just see if this farm actually works. Oh! Did we... We caught something. Okay. So the farm works. Now I need to make sure it can actually transition into another fish automatically. And after that, we can kind of just leave it here for the rest of the video while I talk. So, Dungeon Craft, I loved it. And that's where Skelly came from. That's where... There was the zombie horse, but he never really did anything. Also, I loved our converting that destroyed sad building into an actual base. We got the beacon hunt, we did the boss hunts, we did the aether and the moon challenges. Yeah, those were all good. I loved that series. It was short and sweet. The pillars is what replaced Dungeon Craft. This series, the one you're watching now. Uh-oh. What's going on? That's not good. Okay, so I have an idea. We can delay the repeater again. This series, it started out amazing. I love the start of this series. It was very fun, but challenging. And that's something I really like in a survival series. I like the challenge. I love how the beginning you just get a tree. There's no cobblestone generator. Then there's only like 2 water sources in the entire world. You gotta grab them both and make an infinite water generator. And now that we've gotten it settled, it's grindy again. We just need to kill loads of wither skeletons in the Nether. We need to do all that sort of stuff, which is why we're doing this farm, so we can get enchantments. But in the end, there's going to be waiting. There's going to be farming. There's going to be boredom. And that's a problem I have. A lot of series, as they go on to do the final goals, you just need to invest so much time, it almost doesn't become fun anymore. But I still would like to finish this series. I don't want a collapse V2, a collapse of all order. So we're going to try to finish this series, no matter what, even if it's not really that fun anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this farm isn't working. We'll try delaying it again. Hopefully this one works. Third tries the charm, maybe? I know the first one doesn't work because I tried it in a different world. Oh! It caught. That might mean it's working. Anyways, are there any other series I've missed? Tell me in the comments below, because I might have missed a series. I guess you could count, like, the Halloween videos as series, or you could count all the mini-series in my survival series, but those don't really count. So, I guess tutorials was sort of a series, and that died out because, to be honest, I just don't have any more creations. I haven't been doing much stuff with redstone that's not specialized for my worlds. I would love to get back into redstone, but now that slime blocks and command blocks have taken over, it feels like redstone doesn't really have a place in the YouTube anymore. And why aren't we catching a fish here? Gee willikers. It's taken a while. I mean, how long does it take to catch a fish in this game? Come on. So yeah, guys, those are all the series on my channel. From the Glowstone Challenge, the Toy Story Adventure, the Survival series, or slash Fun Skyblock slash whatever you want to call it. Hey, look, the farm works now! Okay, that's good, guys. The farm is fully automated. Fully automated. Yes, I am from the southern United... I'm not from the southern United States. I am from the northern United States, as you can probably tell by my very... I don't know what you call this accent. Very boring accent. So, I mean, I don't really sound like this. I don't really sound like this. I just sound like this. So the survival series, the pillars, the collapse, dungeon craft, the tutorials. I think we covered it all. Of course, the pillars. Can't forget the pillars. Pillars are important. It's the pillar of our video. So after the pillars, I kind of want to go back and try to finish the collapse. Maybe I should just give myself the wheat and end it. End it all. No. But it would be kind of funny to try to finish the collapse like 2 years later or something. I had a world with nuclear wasteland survival on it, which that was a super fun thing, but that wasn't a video series. I kind of miss playing Minecraft for fun. Most of the time I play this game now, it's for a video, or I like playing on the realm, or I'm doing resource packs. I barely ever just play survival, which is what the videos are for, you know, they give me motivation to still play survival, and I do enjoy that. I still enjoy survival, I enjoy pushing it to its limits. I love the Guardian farm, that's so amazing. But it's just, it's dying on me. Like, I think the whole Bedrock Edition thing, just causing lots more issues than it needs to, you know? Also, this farm is good, by the way. We're catching leather! Oh my! Something that would be absolute junk, useless items in the normal series is like gold here, because we need it to make the bookshelves. We could probably make the enchanting table really fast with that. So yeah, guys, we're going to be crafting new fishing rods for like a while until we can actually, till we can get a mending book. How are you here? What are you doing here? Go away. So you guys, I think that's going to be the end of this video. We got the farm done. I also showed you my new farm. I talked about all the series. That is the end of this video. Tell me in the comments what you thought of this more talky video, less video commentaty thingy. I don't know, I tried to do something a little different today, just because I think commentating over building a fish farm is something I've already done twice. So, I don't think it could really be done again. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this video, so for now I do want to tell you all, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.